Coach, how do you think your receivers have progressed since game one till game
Well, I think it's a work in progress, but they're on the upward trend, and I think they're working hard to work on their craft.
When you guys have so many different receivers catch a pass, I think you had 12 last week, 14 the week before. How does that make you feel as a coach?
I feel good that you got a number of guys that can go in, and it's not a letdown. That all of them can play at a high level, so I think that's a good thing to have.
What's Theo going to need to do to be more involved?
It's hard for a freshman, all right? It's very hard for him. You know, they say youth is a disease and the only cure is experience. And he's going to gradually get the experience that he needs. I can't just throw him out there to the wolves and not let him have success, because I want him to have confidence. I want him to go in, have success. Success breeds confidence. So I'm going to have a little package for him so that he can gain some confidence. And also, our receivers take pride in blocking and knowing who to block and how to block, what leverage to use. Those things takes time to develop, and he's working hard at it. And I know he'll be a good blocker, and he's going to be a great receiver one day.
Darren Andrews has really done well. Can you talk to us about his growth as a player?
Darren Andrews has grown tremendously as a player. He focuses on the process. He's not he's not about flash and all that. He's focused on the process, getting better, working on his craft. He has great route discipline. When he goes after the ball, it's almost like he has an anger that I'm not going to let this ball hit the ground. You know, he tries to catch every pass, and he gives a great effort in the run game. He hustles. He's doing a lot of good things right now, and he's playing at a high level. And I'm very proud of what he's doing right now, and hopefully he'll continue.
Jordan Lasley as well.
Lasley has grown. I've seen a lot of growth out of Lasley. First and foremost, is maturity. He's taking the coaching. When I'm giving him coaching points, I don't get the but. I did this. I thought this. No, he's listening now, and I think you're going to see some good things out of Lasley from here on out.
With young receivers like Theo, do you find that blocking is the thing they need to really mostly work on when they come in?
The thing that usually hinders the younger receiver is the physicality and the speed of the game. Like Theo, for example, if you play him in one-on-ones, you see his talent, his athleticism, all the things that you recruited. But when you go into a game and you got to think about so many things, it's paralysis by analysis. And so a cluttered mind equals slow feet. So you just got to declutter his mind and slow the game down for him. And that's going to happen. If you go back to Jordan Payton, the game didn't slow down for Jordan Payton until about his fifth or sixth game, his freshman season.
So when you talk about Darren Andrews, he's had back-to-back unsportsmanlike conduct penalties in 2 games. What do you tell him about that?
First and foremost, I don't like it. One was a real bad one where he punched the guy and got a sportsmanlike conduct, and the other one was a little showboating. All right, now he has to grow from that. He has to learn, and I know he will, because that's the type of kid he is. Very conscientious. If you see after the touchdown that he made, he gave the ball to the official, and he ran right to coach and said, "Coach, it won't happen again."
With the drops and the amount of drops through the first 3 games, as a receivers coach, what do you kind of dissect? Is it concentration? Is it something physical?
When it comes to the drops, I mean, if the drops are spread over between receivers, tight ends, running backs, you got to see who's going to consistently drop the ball or who's going to consistently make the plays. And it takes a couple of games to find that out. But usually with drops comes when you take your eye off the last 2 to 3 inches. Take your eye off the ball the last 2 or 3 inches, and also from hand placement. So you got to do a ton of ball drills and catch balls at every angle. You can't just catch balls on the jugs standing still. You got to catch balls at different angles, and you got to catch at least 100 balls a day so it become natural to you. And those guys, they get in on the jugs before practice and after practice, working on hand placement.
You talked a lot about trying to find that go-to guy on 3rd down. What does the receiver need to do to be able to earn that trust of a quarterback on 3rd down?
All you have to do is be consistent. All right. If the quarterback comes to me and I consistently make plays, I consistently if there's a 50-50 ball and it consistently goes my way, I'm catching a 50-50 ball 70 to 80% of the time. That gives the quarterback confidence that, yeah, he is a go-to guy. And they're working this. You don't need to have a go-to guy, but they're working to be the go-to guy. Those guys are very, very prideful, and each and every one of them thinks they can be the go-to guy.